Welcome to the War Room. I'm Darius Eva Orsini. You are tuned into the Sovereign Signal. This is a $1.32 trillion frequency managed by Simon Pedro Antonio Gonzalez. Today, we don't just watch a debate. We audit the logic of the board. One billionaire, one millionaire. Can you find the signal, or are you lost in the noise? Round one begins now.
This video is about streamlining the path to a sustainable home and future. We will explore how different elements and technologies can contribute to this vision. Workflows for the world, fixing the foundation before building the stars. The logic of service starts with the soil, emphasizing that foundational practices are key to sustainable systems. True liberty begins with the right to a livable home on this planet. To divert billions into the stars while our own air and water suffer is a betrayal of the common good. We must educate our children to cherish the ground beneath their feet before they look for an escape hatch in the sky. Space exploration is a luxury we cannot afford when the basic freedom of a healthy environment is under constant threat. Our goal is building a better world, one efficient workflow at a time, through optimized operations and processes. ServiceNow helps achieve efficiency for our earthly legacy by connecting various systems and driving productivity. This is a visualization of the sustainable future we deserve to live in, showcasing integrated renewable energy and green infrastructure. Creating the vision of home, the digital tools for earthly stewardship. We are creating tools for the sentinel, not the tourist, fostering earthly stewardship through dedicated management. The dream of Mars is often just a distraction from the duties we have here. We cannot allow a few to seek a new world, while the many are left to deal with the wreckage of the old one. Real liberty is the power to fix our own home. Investing in space during a climate crisis is like building a penthouse while the foundation is on fire. Let us teach the value of local stewardship over galactic vanity. The art of stewardship is integrated into every pixel of this design, reflecting careful planning and respect for the environment. Adobe aids in designing the blueprint for Earth, utilizing creativity and technology for sustainable development. We strive for transparent resources management for our finite planet, ensuring clarity and accountability. Managing the global ledger, accountability starts here on the ground. The 360 board offers a window into real-time truth, providing comprehensive oversight for decision makers. Every rocket launch is a withdrawal from the Earth's finite ledger of resources and attention. We should be using our brightest minds to secure our energy and food systems, not to map distant rocks. Civil liberty requires a stable climate to exist. Without it, rights are meaningless. We must demand that our collective wealth be used to protect the only biosphere we have ever known. Ground the ships. This system focuses on balancing the books of the natural world, incorporating environmental and financial data. SAP serves as the global record of the covenant, maintaining integrity and standardization across operations. The aim is prosperity for the many, not the celestial few, promoting widespread economic and environmental well-being. Empowering the individual. Financial liberty is the bedrock of sovereignty. We are committed to protecting the small business from global decay, supporting local economies and community resilience. Education should be a mirror reflecting our responsibility to Earth, not a telescope searching for a replacement. When we prioritize space, we tell the next generation that this world is disposable. We must guard the sanctity of our atmosphere with the same ferocity we guard our personal privacy. True sovereignty is found in a self-sustaining planet. Let us put our hands in the dirt, not in the clouds. This represents the financial heart of the rural heartbeat, empowering communities through local economic strength. Intuit plays a role in securing the wealth of the common man, offering tools for financial stability and growth. We are dedicated to defending the data that keeps our air clean, protecting critical environmental information. The digital shield, protecting our biosphere from the inside out. This security initiative is about securing the grid from the stars to the dirt, ensuring robust protection for vital infrastructure. I vow to fight for the resources that keep our communities whole and healthy. Space is a void. Earth is a vibrant legacy that demands our...
Stop. Speaker 1 has spoken, and now we switch to Speaker 2. You're listening to the Sovereign Signal. In this room, we don't care about the niche of the rich. We care about who has the discipline to stay on the board. One of these speakers is a guest. The other is a ghost. Let's see who survives the Ragnarok of the final round.
Our goal is to identify the threat and neutralize the friction. stopping the breach before it hits the soil, orbital level defense. CrowdStrike serves as the 360 board's first line of digital defense. National security in the 21st century is won or lost in orbit. Space tech is not an escape. It is the ultimate surveillance tool for planetary health. Satellites are the only way to track carbon, heat, and ice with the precision required to save our borders. To abandon space is to blind ourselves to the very crisis we seek to solve. We must master the high ground to protect the homeland below. We are securing the high ground with elite logic. CrowdStrike. We protect the math that won't lie. This involves unifying the shield from the dirt to the stars. The kinetic wall, securing the boundaries of our planetary data. We are creating a secure perimeter for the sovereign signal. The technology required to survive in the vacuum of space is exactly what we need to survive a changing climate. From water recycling to solar efficiency, space tech is the industrial engine of our survival. We don't go to space to leave Earth. We go to space to learn how to keep Earth alive. Industrial realism means using every tool at our disposal to engineer a resilient future for the nation. This is kinetic speed meeting digital discipline. Fortinet is the iron gate of the covenant. Our work is breaking the silos of the old world's data. The infinite reservoir, storing the climate data of a trillion-day future. We provide the cold storage for our warmest climate truths. A nation that cannot monitor its own atmosphere from above is vulnerable to every shift in the climate. Space exploration provides the data that forms our kinetic and digital shield. We must view our satellites as the frontline defenders of our resource security. Protecting the environment requires the highest level of technical discipline. Space is the laboratory where we forge the keys to our endurance. We are mobilizing the trillion-dollar ledger in real time. Snowflake is where the ghost meets the host data. We ensure every node, every cloud, and every second is monitored. Observability from orbit, tracking the pulse of the industrial engine. This provides the industrial realist's window into the machine. If we are to solve the climate crisis, we must look beyond our own crust for the minerals of the future. Space mining and off-world energy are the long-term answers to Earth's depletion. To stop exploring now is to accept a managed decline of our national power. We must motivate the builders to reach further so we can live better. Security is having the courage to expand our reach to save our foundation. We are focused on seeing the invisible friction before it stalls growth. Datadog is tracking the heart of the 888 frequency. We are making the internet sovereign and secure. The global fabric, protecting the sovereign signal from every celestial angle. This effort is connecting the woods to the world at light speed. True leadership requires a vision that spans the horizon and reaches the stars. We are using the logic of the 888 frequency to coordinate a global response that only space tech makes possible. We cannot fix what we cannot measure, and we cannot measure the planet from the ground alone. Secure the sky to secure the soil. Space exploration is the ultimate investment in the safety of our children's world. We are defending the signal from the galactic vacuum. Cloudflare represents the speed of liberty in every packet.
The rounds are over. The board is set. Thank you for tuning into the Sovereign Signal. Your decision tonight is the only currency that matters. Subscribe, comment, and tell us, who is the signal? I'm Darius Zever Orsini, and I'm voting for Pedro in 2037. The library is closed. Vote for Kim the Millionaire, or vote Leo as the Millionaire in December 2026. We announce the truth. Vote for Kim as the Billionaire, or vote Leo as the Billionaire in December 2026. We announce the truth.